Oh shit, hang on. I forgot to join a Discord call. Hang on, give me a second. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, where the hell is my channel? Oh, there it is. Oh no, I'm still Phoenix Wright! Hang on. Where's my shit? There we go. I need to resize. There we go. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Good morning, Mortal You, Wooly, John Doe, Demon, Geoblood, Sideways. Hello, hello. Let's see if we can do a little. Let me do this. Oh, why is it not fitting to the screen? That's weird. What the heck? What the heck? Why is it like that? Hang on. We're gonna remove that. Gonna add window capture. There we go. Okay, I haven't seen this yet. This is new to me. Like, I've seen details about the collab because I saw people on the subreddit posting summaries about it, so I know the characters and I know what's coming and stuff. Insanely generous, it seems like. Like, we'll go over the banner details in a second here, but let's watch this first. If I add audio input capture.
This is taking too long. Have you finished sharpening that knife?
Soon. Signore, it's difficult to work with these cracked ribs. Not to mention this fever.
Stop whining and get to work.
All right. Forgive me, Signore.
No, Apple!
Do you think Mr. Apple could regenerate if we only find his core?
What you're searching for isn't just any apple. It's a talking one. This golden apple could only be an offering to the gods.
These ribbons are not decorations. Someone used the Dionysias to infiltrate the city. I know this armor.
Unbelievable. The key to the secret chamber.
Find it at all costs!
Whoa. No! Shh. Quiet. Stay close. Stick to the shadows.
Let's go!
Burden! Watch out!
It's him, Mr. Assassin's Creed! John Assassin's Creed! She's so hot. I've never played Odyssey. I've never played Odyssey. They made her really fucking hot though.
You can't bring peace through destruction, Alexios.
That blade is sharp, my friend. Watch your fingers.
He
I wouldn't
looks
want you to lose any
so
accidentally.
good! It's been a long time.
Where other men blindly follow the
Is
truth.
this the same VA or is this something
Remember,
else?
nulla reale. Where other men are limited by morality or law.
Oh, he's smart.
Remember, tutto è lecito.
You can change
Abbraccia
weapons?
la morte. Addio, straniero.
Can you like customize his playstyle? That's crazy.
I do not remember making the decision to become an assassin. This life, it chose me.
Oh my god, quick time event!
Cercavi.
Alt quick time event!
Requiescat in pace.
Hype! 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 Hype!
Oh, I see you're admiring my spear. Beware of its edge. The shaft may be broken, but it's still as sharp as it was in the hands of Leonidas. I am the Misthios Cassandra of Sparta. Name your request, and I will do all that I can. Provided you have the drachma. Icaros, find your mark.
Ability system. They
Kill
really
them
like...
all.
I don't think we have money
They
in the
beg
game
their
that does
gods,
this shit. Or that
but
has
their
the kind of
lives
systems
are
yet.
at my mercy.
Don't touch me. I will never forget the night they threw me from Mount Tegetos. Their Alexios died that day. Only Demos remains. My sword is all the family I need. Let the earth tremble!
Apparently we got a maxed out copy of him for free. Dude, they have so many events around this! I'm so excited! What the fuck? Is that Vila?
Please, follow me to
Is that Marcus?
Oh,
I didn't
and
even
be careful of
recognize
the
her!
window. Please,
My
don't get
fucking
cold.
daughter!
I see the light spilling through the gate.
Oh, I'm spending so much
Or the
money this
king and
this
queen
fucking
of
patch.
the
Oh
underworld.
no. Oh no.
I can
Oh
do this.
no. Is that his
Scales
his
crawling
yeah,
along
okay.
the skin. Gaze into my eyes. I could use another statue for my collection. Oh, not you guys. Chill out.
Your part is the events UI are almost exactly as
History is
AC2
our
and AC
playground.
Odyssey. Oh,
And
that's
now
awesome.
we will have a few more statues to
I totally
decorate.
recognize it. I played the original AC and
Greetings,
AC2
Sila. Hello to you too, Caribus.
way back when they first came out.
Sailors,
Holy
get ready.
fuck! I don't even have her yet. She's what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, my wallet is empty. My wallet is fucking empty, bro! Shit! Oh yeah, you get a free monthly pass. I did see it, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at the little unilogs. They have little hoods on them, so cute. Yeah, apparently there are like 50 free pulls. We get him maxed out for free. Oh, special mains bulletins? Really? Okay, 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 okay. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Eternity's getting another Euphoria? I mean, Marcus is like fucking long due. Vila, I don't have her, so I don't know how she's aged. Doesn't she have one already? She's getting a second round of buffs? For what, bro? Oh Oh, my wallet. Oh, my fucking wallet, dude. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need to put some money aside for this. That's crazy! I'm excited as hell. So apparently the way the banner system works is it is a limited banner, so it's completely separate. But apparently, your first, Cassandra and Ezio are two separate banners. Ezio's going to be running the whole 6 weeks. Cassandra's going to be running the last 3 weeks. And apparently you're guaranteed a copy of them in 100 pulls. And then after every 60 pulls on the banner, you get an artifice, which is the equivalent of an Eidolon constellation. You get a dupe. So, like, you could max out both of the characters in, like, 400 pulls. Which, I'm not saying, I'm talking about people who have been saving for this. Like, that banner works way better than a lot of people I saw saving for this. Like, people have, like, over-saved for this. Because, like, I've seen people save for this since it was announced, like, what, like 6 months ago? So, like, they're fucking swimming in, like, 400, 500 pulls. That's crazy. That is awesome. I'm excited. Dude, I'm not even a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and I'm hyped. I'm very, very hyped. People are skipping Caparina for this, as they should. If you're super into AC or you're super into the collab, this is a limited banner with no guaranteed rerun. Caparina is going to be added to standard, and she'll have reruns in the future for sure. I do really enjoy how, like,
There are 2 packs of
like, I don't want to sit here and shit on the HSR Fate collab, because I had a good time. There were some questionable writing decisions, but I had a generally good time. The thing that I like about gacha collabs is that when collabs happen, they do a lot to, like, immerse you in the world of the collab, if that makes sense. Like, everything is very themed. You get, like, UI stuff. You get, like, cosmetics. You get, like, special game modes, stuff like that. And I feel like that's kind of what was lacking in the HSR collab, where the HSR collab just very much felt like a separate thing. You know, it just kind of felt like a side thing more than an immersion. Does that make sense? I know a lot of people were a lot more disappointed with it than I was, and they're valid for feeling so. I just feel like that's where I felt it came up a little bit short, where I felt like I wasn't expecting, like, a whole new region or anything, but I do feel like they could have had, like, a shit ton of, like, stupid little fucking game modes, you know? Like, just reskin a bunch of old game modes to be Fate, you know? Like have it feel more like a party. Because, like, there wasn't a whole lot. You finish all the content in, like, 2 hours. Like, with the story, maybe, like, 4 hours. But, like, there's not a lot. We have no other events this patch in HSR. Like, it's done. Like, I'm finished my battle pass already, as are a lot of people. And we still have, like, fucking 3 weeks left. It's like, what are we doing? So. I do wish they could have pushed it a little bit more to feel more like a celebration. I feel like Hoyoverse has always had that problem, though, when it comes to, like, any sort of celebration. Maybe not ZZZ. ZZZ went above and beyond for their anniversary, but I just mean, like, in-game, you don't really feel... When they celebrate something, it doesn't feel like a celebration, you know? They just feel like a bunch of, like, isolated, separate events. I don't know. It's weird. But, yeah. I might try to play more reverse with this. They pulled me with the quality event. Hell yeah. Oh, I did, so I was worried that I wouldn't get Caparina. And, haha.
I've just ironed my
short-term memory. I forgot I was on my guaranteed.
I know it's a little lot.
So, yeah, I got her. So I just went ahead and pulled her, and I've been farming for her. But now my, I don't even know how to fucking play an impromptu team. But it's almost finished being built. I still have to farm for Voyager shit.
Do you want some orange juice? Make it 3.
Like I need to Yeah, I wanna use this on her. Cause I love the concepts of Euphorias. I think they're great. They're fucking expensive. And they take forever to farm, which is fine. They as I've said before, Reverse 1999 compensates for not having RNG farming to taking fucking forever to fucking build anything. And I will take that over RNG farming any day of the week. It just does take a while. Wiggles my brow with the Horizon Zero Dawn collab. Well, Salt Lossman, that one's a little bit different just because Hoyoverse struck a because Hoyoverse before Genshin came out was like there were, I don't want to say there were no bodies. They had Honkai Impact 3rd, but they were a very small time developer. So they struck a deal with Sony to include her in the game in order to get their game on PlayStation. So they didn't want that collab. That was not a collab that they were excited about having. Not that it excuses it, but it's kind of why Aloy kind of sucks. But hey, if you actually have Escoffier, I've seen people pull off some stupid shit with Aloy because of the way her fucking coil stacks work. It's very funny.
There are 2 pats of butter on Mummy's pancake. There are 2 glasses of orange juice.
But yeah, I got Kipperina. Where am I at right now? I'm at 47 pulls. I am gonna need to check my budget because I can tell that I'm gonna be spending in the next patch. Like, I'm not gonna be maxing everybody out, but fuck, dude. Oh yeah, and apparently next for the collab patch, we're getting like 55 free pulls around-ish. Like, on top of like regular stuff. Like just 55 like bonus pulls on top of the regular like patch income stuff. So even like, well, newcomers to the game will be fine because you have a bunch of content to get through. But yeah, even if you're just coming back, you'll at least be able to guarantee at least one character because you get your first copy and 100 pulls for each. One, if not both, for sure. So like, they're insanely generous. They're insanely generous for the collab, which is very surprising. But I'm not complaining. Pick a random character that you have in reversal prompt is how they celebrate PC's birthday. I'm trying to figure out an answer that's not like lazy. How would they celebrate your birthday? Oh, I like to think like Fatutu would like make you something traditional. Like she would like handcraft something.
I'm so glad to have
special.
you here.
Because like, they have
I'm
a lot
so
of,
grateful you let me stay here.
What do you call them? What's the word for crafts that are made out of naturally occurring things? She'd probably make you something special that they make people for their birthdays in her culture. I feel like that'd be really cute. Like she'd weave something or some shit. That'd be adorable.
The puppy is delighted by your visit.
At least. Oh yeah, absolutely. She made him spot. Did you Pickles 37 and Fatutu? Yep. 37. Yeah, 37 still has. Does 37? Yeah, she doesn't have a Euphoria. She's got her damage has kind of fallen off a little bit. I still use her, but then again, I don't use a follow-up attack team optimally. I just hit buttons and then things happen. So I don't know how to work the team very well.
Do you want some orange juice? Make it 3 and stay with us for...
Okay. So I haven't started this at all. I wanted to save it all for this stream.
Space. Is it really beyond our reach?
We can still save this project.
How?
All we need to do is send the monitor into space to collect data as the storm arrives.
Into space? So you mean you want me to become an astronaut?
Are you ever going to tell her the real consequences of the storm?
If this works out,
Then I guarantee you'll arrive home safe and sound.
You really expect me to sign this application knowing it means you're all going to die?
Miss Elizabeth, I know this storm isn't just some regular natural disaster. It's not just an old building or some candy in a store that will be taken away. It's the place I grew up and all the people I love.
If we determine the storm will inevitably swallow up the stars, then wouldn't it all be pointless?
But if something were to happen, you would be the one to survive. I need you to keep our records.
We believe Voyager 1 will continue to explore the galaxy on and on, traveling into the depths of the universe, carrying with it humanity's spirit of exploration. It is likely to persist longer than life on Earth.
In our short lives, we come up with a lot of questions about the world.
And we have to find the answers for ourselves.
We get to choose what meaning we give to our lives.
Yeah, this one.
How beautiful the stars are.
Yay! Oh, I'm excited. Oh, so heads up, today is actually going to be quite a short stream. I'm only going to be able to go for like a few hours, because I have people coming over to do maintenance. Unfortunately, I was given a window of between 1 and 3 p.m. my time. So I kind of want to go on for as long as I can. Everything's tidied up already. Everything's ready for them to arrive, but like as soon as they arrive, we're going to have to end it. Hopefully it takes them a while, but... Air over space! Exactly. Guys, I need to bum rush all this content. I need to bum rush all this content so that I have pulls for Ezio and Cassandra. Alright. Okay. Let's get started. How to find shelter. The universe is far from innocent. Let me know if volumes are okay, if I'm loud enough, if the game's loud enough. Please let me know. I don't really care much about numbers or anything, but I have realized on YouTube, my reverse 1999 vids, VODs, are the ones that get the most views, so I think people actually, like, come and watch the VODs for the story quests, so I do want to make absolutely sure that the volume levels are good.
Take a deep breath and relax. This is my debut. I can't fail. Not now. I have to do this for Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov and everyone in the circus. I must make them proud.
Oh, she's a circus.
Mrs. Kozlov told me that I must guide the air through my body until it finds its balance. Left. Right. Good. Now, wave to the audience and say hello. Oh no. I can do this. I'm almost there.
Steady yourself, find your footing on a thin wire. Is it even there?
Я могу справиться с этим. Сначала мне нужно...
First, I need to...
There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the reference you choose.
I think she has the right to know what the storm really is. We will still need to cross the year 1999.
Name drop?
Oh yeah. Come home.
Kipperina. Vitals are stable. Biometrics returning to normal.
The Laplace researcher still hasn't shaken off the weariness of her journey. The medic examines her closely, weighing her emotions as she explains the current situation.
I'd heard you'd already left.
Oh, she's cute.
Never thought you'd be back so quickly. It's obvious you care about them. So I'm sure you know what to do when they wake up, Miss Pointer.
Sorry, just want to make sure. Yeah. Pointer gives a nod, her eyes fixed, scanning the blinking screens beside the bed.
She hasn't suffered any serious trauma. All that Miss Kipperina here needs is rest. But considering her condition, I recommend she stays here a few days longer for observation.
Pointer doesn't respond. After a long silence, she speaks.
Thank you. What's the status of the others?
Is Pointer, the same character? No. No, okay, no. Pointer, is different from Lucy's right-hand woman, right? I think they just have a similar haircut. Yeah, no, I think Lucy's, I'm just gonna call her partner because we all know they're gay. I think she's older.
Miss Hisabeth is fine. She was awake earlier. For a few minutes, anyway. She signed a donor card. Managed to get all her other siblings to sign it, too. Not sure what we'd even do with them.
Simone, thank you. Yes, Immortal You. Yes, yeah, no, they're different people. My bad.
That gentleman and that little salamander guy did the same thing when they woke up. Anyway, it's no cause for concern. I've seen my share of lunatics just like them. The real problem is determining treatment. There are so many details to pay attention to when dealing with these special patients. The dosage, their drug resistance. And I'm not a vet, you know? I had to seek out some professional consultation. No offense, but I'm glad you weren't part of this attempt. Otherwise, I might have had to face all of this by myself.
Pointer faces away from the bed and looks the staff member straight in the eye.
I may not have approved of their taking on this project, but I'm still on the team. If only the Foundation could devise regulations sufficient to control our staff's recklessness with their own lives.
Why is everybody in this place so fucking
Maybe they should
suicidal?
consider controlling access to Picrasma candy.
Ugh, forget that. Even I can't help exceeding the recommended dosage sometimes.
I'll be reporting to the headquarters of the rehab center next month. I'll let you know their average dosage by then.
Hey, have you tried, like, not taking drugs? Why, I take drugs all the time. That's a non-starter.
Anyway, I need to write up a visitor schedule. We have to make sure our patients get enough rest.
The second visitor proves just how necessary a proper schedule can be.
How's she doing? I just left the other ward and thought I might drop by.
The new voice is polite and warm, but still startles them.
Hello, Miss Winsong.
Her vitals have stabilized. We're monitoring her recovery, but the initial results are positive.
Hey, Winsong!
We can't say precisely when she'll wake up, but it shouldn't take more than a week.
You guys shouldn't be taking so many drugs. Nah, that can't be it. It's definitely not the drugs.
Good to hear. I'll be by to visit them from time to time, following the schedule, of course. Let me know if it's too much trouble.
You're welcome to drop by here anytime. The isolation room is soundproof, but do keep it down when you visit the other wards.
Of course. I'm just worried about them, you know. Besides, Vila and August have drowned me in letters asking about the project. More importantly, there's a bond between a teacher and her student.
I understand. I'll check in on the others. If you need any help, press that button to call me. By the way, Miss Pointer, Godspeed to you and your team. A bunch of lunatics working together to reach space. Pretty damn cool, I'd say.
It's an unexpected and unorthodox compliment. The surprise is written all over Pointer's face.
Ditto.
Are you being serious? Do you think it's possible we could succeed?
Listen to yourself. We. Weren't you quitting the team?
After a short silence, they decide not to answer either question. Winsong takes the first step, and Pointer follows her into the hallway, pulling the door shut behind them.
Your comment on Hisabeth's project. You said it was unrealistic. I don't think you really meant that. But even if you do, why not stay and give them a hand? Their latest ideas for the teleportation disc sound solid to me. This one failure shouldn't be enough to walk away. You've worked with Hisabeth long enough. I'm sure you'd already know if she's pursuing a fool's errand.
Pointer chooses silence again, but this time, Winsong presses her concern.
So, what do you really think?
My thoughts are unimportant. All attempts to talk them out of it have failed. And what's worse, the more forcefully I attempt to dissuade them, the more determined they become.
I love her bracelet. I would stim all fucking day with that thing. What the hell?
Alright, so lay it on me. Why are they doomed to fail?
I see no reason to expend any energy explaining it.
Winsong gestures at the ward behind her.
Whatever. I'll just have to make my own judgments on the matter.
Elizabeth is an excellent researcher. Sharp and decisive. On those merits alone, she's earned my trust. My analysis points to a dangerous level of uncertainty in this project. The price of failure, even optimistically, could be much worse than a few days in recovery. There could be more permanent injuries. They could even...
Her shoulders shrink in, but her voice remains calm.
My nature compels me to do whatever I can to reduce the danger to our staff. And I want to keep my friends alive. What does it matter if we make it into space and discover whether the storm affects the whole universe? Say that we determine this phenomenon only affects Earth, then what? We can't leave. We don't have the technology to fly off somewhere else. And if instead we determine the storm is indeed universal, and that it will inevitably swallow up the stars, well, then wouldn't it all be pointless? Either way, my calculations are clear. The answer is not worth our lives.
Okay, so, the project, involves something life-threatening that will help determine whether or not the storm is localized to Earth or if it's a universal phenomenon.
That's how you feel. I get it. So why not tell them?
I've been attempting to find the right time to say it.
The Leyline scholar shrugs. She has the answer she came for.
Maybe so. Speaking of things to say, I've got some news, and I thought it was better you hear it from me. Laplace has decided to evacuate the spaceport. All staff on site are to be relocated before the end of the month.
Evacuate? Where to? There is critical equipment here that can't be moved in that time frame. Besides, this spaceport was part of our active partnership with the local government.
She lifts her head, and Winsong doesn't shy away from her gaze.
We're moving to our real branch in Plesetsk, aren't we? The one on the edge of the Arctic Circle that's proven immune to the storm.
Oh.
This is our storm emergency plan.
You've got it.
I think the Antarctic branch was mentioned in the last update, wasn't it?
All Laplace employees are to spend a week in the
After,
care center after reporting to Plesetsk. The local staff will be put on paid vacation, as is usual.
At the tail end of Recoletta's and Alepht's patch, I think they mentioned we were going to Antarctica. They both know exactly when this paid vacation will come to an end.
Elizabeth was also waiting for the right time. And I guess this is it. Sign this for her, will you? Don't worry, it's not a donor card.
A sheet of paper is held out to her.
You're asking me to sign this so that my teammates can stay here and die in the storm.
I'm not asking. I'm only delivering it to you. But they know what they're doing here. That's why I want to help.
I need some time. My analysis won't be objective right now.
Whose signature is this?
Sure. Just don't keep your teammates waiting. Our time is short.
Okay, and whatever project they're doing right now will keep them in place when the storm happens. She places the paper neatly into her pocket, then returns to the glass to watch over the sleeping girl in the hospital bed. Looks like Burbfoot? It does! Either bird or reptile. A few months ago, none of them could have imagined it would come to this. The Voyagers, 3 fallen stars.
Not long ago, Voyager 2 successfully reached Uranus, marking the first ever exploration of this planet in human history. It conducted an examination of Uranus's ring system as planned.
Oh, Zima! Was Zima's name on there? Because that would make sense, because Zima's got the bird.
After a temporary orbital adjustment caused by its earlier visit to Titan, Voyager 1 continues its journey towards the edge of the solar system. Their future...
If I recall correctly, I left off at the end of Chapter 1 in the Speakeasy. We were busted out through the backstage. Oh, you have a lot of content. Like, if you were interested in picking up Reverse 1999 again and, like, pulling for the AC collab, you got a ton of content to get through. So, you have no shortage of pulls there for sure. The staticky but steady voice of the news cuts out.
We already know where they're going and what they're gonna do. Why are you wasting time on all news? As I recall, we've even got a photo from Voyager 1 taken in 1990. It's stored somewhere in the Laplace archives.
That's correct. They even have the development reports from Seaton, and the work done on media burst communication tech. But none of the archives mention the whereabouts of the golden records, do they? So there's a chance we'll hear some new clue this time around, like... According to the sudden decrease in Voyager 1's mass, it's been speculated that the golden records were intercepted by an unknown entity.
Intercepted? You make it sound like it was stolen by aliens or space pirates.
Look at the little baby snakes. Look at them, they're so cute.
A space pirate? I doubt they would have any interest in some ordinary records. Now why don't you get to the point? What's so urgent that you had to switch off the radio?
Oh, I'm making a video. I didn't want the sound drowning out the recording.
I'm making a TikTok.
Should be quiet enough now. Hisabeth, Laplace researcher.
I don't think space pirates were a thing. I think they were just joking.
So why was I mad enough to join this project? Call it a matter of personal interest.
I don't think aliens are confirmed in this game.
Let me introduce myself in a little more detail.
That's a
in
lie.
case
We
you're
have a
shocked
UFO.
when you get your first look at me.
We do have a UFO. Never mind, I lied. Oh, I still have to click. Okay. The Cosmodrome.
Are we there yet? Rats. This is no way to travel. Let me just slither, please.
Oh my god, the snakes fucking talk? Hello?
We don't have a choice. We're stuck with this most unfortunate mode of transportation.
What of those
Introducing
French?
2 of the 9 siblings of the Dubois family.
Dubois
Always
family?
loudly at odds and proud of it. Thanks to the cold weather, the others still brewmating, so they haven't yet tested my patience.
Footsteps grow nearer, prompting them to look around for their source.
Welcome. Let me walk you to your office. Your ID card, please. Oh, my apologies.
My patience just run out.
Oh my god, he's holding it in its mouth! The snake twists its body away with agility.
Thank
but
you
not
for
fast.
showing me the way.
Hey! I wasn't done! The snake twists its body away with agility, but not fast enough. It is forced to clamp its mouth shut.
Why don't we speed up a bit? This place feels as cold as a goddamn morgue. I can barely talk without shivering. When we get to the office, I'll warn them not to scare our colleagues for the 4th time.
Of course. We'll ensure the heat is kept on 24/7 inside your office. Laplace never neglects the little details.
They all get excited to see Vert when you go to our character menu. There's 9 of them. That's so cute. In truth, as reptile enthusiasts, she's trying to hide the real of surprise at seeing the cute snakes.
Here we are. Go ahead and knock on the door. Miss Pointer should be expecting you. By the way, since you mentioned the cold weather, do you need a thermostat for your lovely pets? We try our best to meet all of our researchers' needs.
Oh, we're all good. My coat works as a kind of thermoregulated insulator. It should be fine.
Understood. And please note that the spaceport here is just a part of our local research collaboration. Laplace's official branch in Plisietsk is actually further north, right on the edge of the Arctic Circle. It has a strict security policy, so you'll need to file an application before visiting. There's no guarantee it will be approved either. Welcome to the Plisietsk Cosmodrome.
Just a few steps out, the receptionist turns back, drawn by a faint sound. The little golden-scaled snake flicks its tongue at her, and was that a wink?
Goodbye, little Hisi.
The researcher disappears down the hall, and cheerful voices ring out again.
You know what, too? I think the staff here are more accommodating than most types we meet.
Or are you just being more of a jerk than usual? Now stay out of trouble, and don't call me by my number again.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, I'm perfectly willing to tie you up by the tails if I start hearing about any missing lab rats.
The door swings open, preventing the escalation of their family feud.
Huh?
I knew I heard someone talking behind the door. Glad my ears don't need tuning. Please, come in. Are you the new researcher on this project?
You've got it. So, I take it you're one of my new colleagues?
Ah, flashbang. The new colleague's attitude seems cold to the touch. But once she steps inside and takes in the whole setup, she realizes that details like that won't matter too much.
2 devices, 2 chairs, and 2 standard-issued desks. Is it just the 2 of us?
I expected you to be more rigorous as a fellow Laplace researcher. According to official records, we have a 3rd researcher on the team. An attaché from the local government. In theory, anyway. No one has ever seen or heard of them. It's just a name on the notice board.
Oh, when she said her ears need tuning, I wonder if this is like a hearing device. I didn't notice that. I thought they were just like fancy headphones.
However, if you insist on ignoring our esteemed co-worker, who I mention out of deep respect for our local partners, then correct. It's just the 2 of us.
The unnamed researcher didn't have an accent, by the way. Oh, okay.
So, what do you think of our setup? It's not so bad. At least we're in full control of our budget, although I recommend setting those budget expectations low.
Cool. Everything's more or less as I expected. An undervalued project in extraordinary times. What kind of bizarre mind hatched up the idea of teleporting supplies directly into space?
Do you believe our goals are unrealistic?
Not at all. Only eclectic, let's say. And I've always been a fan of eclectic theories. They're often a stepping stone to true discovery.
Sorry, I just like how they like blink and flick their tongues out. I don't know, it's just really cute. Look at it. Look at this fucking thing. Look at it. It's a baby.
I'm certain that the combination of arcanum and science will one day make up the core of our civilization. We're not there yet, but...
I absolutely fucking love Hisabeth's design so much. She's very cute. She just came out, well, obviously she just came out this patch, but her banner just finished, because Kiparina's is up now. And I was like, I was tempted, but I'm like, I need Kiparina to finish my impromptu team. So, like, maybe one day.
It's only a matter of time. Perhaps this project will be the next leap forward. So far, the teleport disk we've developed is functional but unstable. It's a one-way ticket capable of travel only within a short distance. But if we can improve its range and stability, I calculate its value to society to be potentially earth-shaking.
Okay, so it's a what? So the eclectic theories, combination of one okay, so it's a teleportation disk. It's a one-way teleportation disk. Sorry, I'm stupid. Don't we already have teleportation disks? Like, wasn't that one of the earliest technologies that was revealed in like chapter 1 when Bruton and Sinetto arrived to where Regulus was? Or is this a teleportation disk specifically for like space? So it's like different technology.
Looks like we'll make for quite a team.
She picks up the stack of files from the desk, clearing a small spot to lean against.
But before that, we'll have to make sure our project isn't shut down before it can begin. Which means we need to cook up something worthwhile to put in our report.
Oh, absolutely, Willie. I agree with you. Like, it's... I like the majority of Reverse 1999 designs, even the ones I'm not the biggest fan of, I still like as designs. I don't think there's a single design of a playable character in this game that I, like, dislike. Like, I like all of them. Like, they're so good. This is after Vila's story during Chapter 3. Sorry, I'm still really confused on the timeline. Are they inventing teleportation discs? So is this, like, way in the past? Or...
To that end, I know you're an expert in aerospace materials. Are there any specific specimens you need? I'll do what I can to source them for you.
Oh, hello, Redshifted. This is way before main story. Verton was a kid when this event was happening. Oh! Got it. Okay, that checks out. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm very confused on the timeline. I've seen graphs, but, okay, so this takes place before Verton was even, like, before Verton became part of the Foundation. She was a baby. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, but be quick. Our resource applications must be submitted today. The evaluation process and all other little details mean it will take some time to arrive.
Let me see. No, I don't have any particular needs for now. How do you feel about fish?
Even Pointer's keen analytical mind struggles to keep up with the rapid topic change. She pauses a full 3 seconds before answering.
They're fine. As are those pets you've got dangling in your hair.
Cool. Looks like I've come to exactly the right place. No nosy layabouts around to moan about my hobbies. Speaking of those pets, they're not really pets. I remember mentioning them in my profile. You didn't read it, Whatever, so long as they can hold their own. Then you threw the file into the trash, am I right?
It wasn't quite so dramatic, but yes. I briefly scanned it for your field of expertise and experience. Nothing else mattered to me.
Still, you should get to know your new colleagues. I'm a Melusine. We have snakes for hair. So they're not pets, they're my siblings.
I'm gonna be honest, my only exposure to Melusines is via Genshin, and I'm guessing that's not what Melusines are. Hang on. I'm looking this up. Figure of European folklore, a female spirit of fresh... Oh, female spirit of fresh water in a holy well or river. Usually depicted as a woman who's a serpent or fish from the waist down, much like a lamia. Or mermaid. She's also sometimes illustrated with wings, two tails, or both. Her legends are especially connected to the northern and western areas of France, Luxembourg, and the Low Countries. Okay, cool. Okay, that also makes sense why they were in Fontaine, then. And why they're all female. Interesting. Okay, cool. Learned something.
Technically, you've got yourself a grand total of 9 new co-workers. Surprise!
That is certainly new information. It's unfortunate that Laplace doesn't pay out their Sharpodontes by head.
Maybe I can convince them to go in for every 2 heads?
I wouldn't predict your chances to be high, but a larger food allowance seems appropriate, given your additional mouths to feed.
Mind requesting me a corner office? I need a lot of space for my fish tank. Pets and plants help me cool off.
Whatever you want. Let's just finish the report as soon as possible. Then, we can apply for additional office space. 1 room for each of us. Deal?
Deal.
Agreement reached. Pointer lifts her right hand. A snake stretches forward to gently tap her palm with its head.
Nice working with you.
All right, dope. What do we got here? Next, this empty radio dock is a log that's been diligently updated with each use. Where's the radio? Public radio, 5 minutes per person per day. Listen to whatever you want, but leave an update in the log. Swan Lake. Foreign station, adjusted frequency. 39, still no reply from the cosmic friend. Answer me. Listen to Swan Lake. Foreign station, adjusted frequency. Unusual aurora, must be the cosmic friend. She's responding. Restored frequency to Swan Lake. Wishful thinking aside, remember to reset the settings. Foreign station, adjusted frequency. Attempt 73. The Turin's migration route is different from last year. Is she affecting the magnetic field? Not gonna buy a second radio, break it again, we'll bury you in the snow. Adjusted for 106. The magnetic anomaly has reached the edge of the polar circle. I so want to meet her. Off to intercept a cosmic idealist in Mirny, break his bones, and reclaim the radio. I hope his imaginary cosmic friend is real as if. I'm assuming that's Voyager. I'm excited to meet her. Alright, it is ad break time. If you don't know how we do ads here, we just take a break. I just take a break for 3 minutes. So if you get caught in ads, you don't miss anything. I'm actually probably just gonna farm dailies real quick, and then after ads, we'll come back to the story. So I'll see you in 3. Is she pullable? Yes. Hisabeth? She was pullable. Her banner just ended. Woohoo! I don't
The hunt
begins?
begins?
Just because I'm really looking into characters I'm not getting.
Time waits for no one, even for a great.
But she's out.
Time waits for no one, even for a great.
I'm sorry!
Huh, a truly villainous moment.
I would have played this event earlier. But a bunch of stuff in other games.
What a memorable moment, Timekeeper! Don't forget to bring me next time.
The sun.
Hang on, it's my farming sheet.
The kids in the orphanage love the sun. Often the only entertainment we could offer them was playing in the sun together. Sadly, I can no longer know that joy. But don't worry. I'm still enjoying my life. So things are not so bad for me.
Well, that's good, I guess. 5-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eh. Oh, I still haven't full cleared that last boss. Kicked my fucking ass. 5-4. Hard.
Program activated. Time to check my calculation. Laundry time. Under attack.
This one had like 1 HP left.
Intercept and evolve. Welcome to the world of numbers. Huh, it's out with you. Time to check my calculation. Victory? Okay, but what does it mean to us?
We got 3
I
of
mean,
those guys.
what does it prove?
And then we got 54 of these guys. And then we've got 16 of these guys. Okay, perfect. There we got 420. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4.
Let us have a fair fight. Eliminate target. Aim and shoot. Target confirmed. The light that eliminates all.
Welcome back, everybody. Pulling out my farming sheet.
Child of science. Eliminate target.
Oh, here, I'll show you guys the resource that I use. It's on
Come
my
back.
Gotcha page. But
I need your feedback on our session.
that's not what I wanted. Actually, that is what I wanted. So this is Corn Bloom. It's a farming planning. I do wish farming was a little bit more straightforward in this game. But it's kind of like Arknights, where it's like, oh, you can farm these materials from everywhere, but you have to go to these sites to figure out, okay, well, this stage is the best to do that with. So we got 9 of those guys. I also like leveling things all up at once. I don't like leveling things up incrementally. We got 6 of those guys. And then we got 55 of these guys. And then we got 25 of those guys. So then when we put those in, it shows us, okay, now 913 is more efficient to farm because I'm just trying to max out Caparina. And that's how that works. Hi, Modfox! Ooh, fun fact.
Sunshine?
I
gotta stay away.
We have some HSR fans in chat, right? Some of you, at least some of you in chat play HSR. So her. And her.
Welcome. There's no need to knock. I saw you, Suzumiya, at the door.
Same voice actress as Mem and Cyrene. Was it Cyrene? I'm gonna pronounce it Cyrene. I think Cyrene's stupid. I'm sorry. It's Cyrene. It will always be Cyrene. You can't make me change it. I'm sorry. But yeah. They were only recently announced since the strike was over, so like a bunch of people came out talking about Reverse 1999. So now we know like a lot of the voice actors now. Yep, she voices all of them. Yep. So yeah, Voyager, Kakanya is the same as Mem. Yep. And Cyrene. Yeah. The meaning of meaning. It carries the weight of each individual. It raises the towering walls of every endeavor. Oh yeah, I love the fucking Medpoc skin. I'm working on their Euphoria now. Oh right, because this is a flashback. Yeah, May 1980.
Everything from there on went smoothly and
Right.
according to schedule.
That's why
it was a genuine pleasure working with Pointer.
I forgot that.
Well, those first days at least.
Oh my god, look at this little
Isabel,
fish tank!
Did you go to that ley lines lecture yesterday? I couldn't make it. I've been reviewing this data for the last 10 hours. The model is a mess. Something's off. I can't isolate the issue. It could be the system compiler, or the incantation. Or maybe we missed some characters when we transcoded it.
After the story, I did redeem spreadsheet check for verse 1999, but it can wait until after some story. Oh, I'll refund it, because I don't actually have a spreadsheet for verse 1999 anymore. I used to just use Cornbloom for all my farming. Forgot to put my activity feed up, I'm sorry. There we go. Now I can see it. So I'll be sure to refund that. Because, yeah, I don't actually have a spreadsheet for verse 1999 anymore. I used to have, like, a pull spreadsheet, but they're so generous with pulls in this game, and it's balanced in such a way that I don't really need to worry about it all that much. So like I haven't updated the spreadsheet in a while. But if you go to here, if you go to there and go under Reverse 1999 and do the drop down for resources, I have a bunch of resources there that I had on the spreadsheet. That's where I moved them to.
Oh, the lecture? Yeah, Winsong mentioned it when we met her at the canteen a few days ago. Hold on.
I keep forgetting how long Winsong has been around. Like, we only met her during that one event, but she's been, like, part of the Foundation for a while. I keep forgetting that. The chair swivels halfway and Hisabeth stands, stretching before setting her breath aside. A snake holding a data card slithers up to Pointer's feet.
This is Elen. She woke up just a while ago. Elen? Meet Pointer. We couldn't all attend the lecture, but I asked someone to take Elen there to observe. Here are the notes.
I still haven't stopped being amazed by your siblings' telepathic connection. I wonder if there's an arcane skill that might approximate the same effect. Imagine how much faster we'd be able to share information with it.
It's got its advantages. If you're willing to accept 8 different voices oscillating between a party and a brawl every day in your mind.
Hisabeth shrugs and scoops up the little snake. It shoots up her sleeve, vanishing into her blue hair to rejoin her siblings.
Hope you don't mind. She's been a bit shy ever since we were little.
That won't be a problem. I'll get it back to you in a few days. I just want to check if the study of ley lines can help with our aeroshell's force analysis.
Is that all? You could have left a message. No need to go out of your way.
Well, and I needed someone to unload a bit on. It's been months since I submitted our resupply application. And there doesn't appear to be any progress. This slow starvation for all of us is a waste of effort. They should just cut the cord and scrap all these projects they feel show no value in the short term.
Look at the silver lining. We're sure to get our new offices.
Office space. The one thing we have in abundance here.
She waves her arms in irritation before slipping back into her usual tone.
Anyway, how are things on your side? I'm free for the moment.
Oh, true, Mobius.
I'm progressing just fine. Take a look.
She steps closer to the desk. Hisabeth shifts some space and lays out the blueprint.
Excellent. Feel free to let me know if you require any help. You know, for all the time we've worked together, there are still many questions left unanswered between us. I'm curious. Why did you choose this project?
Is that a diner menu? The tenor of their conversation has changed since their first meeting. This isn't a test. It's genuine concern. Time has built enough trust between them to ask.
There are many other teams pursuing the combination of arcanum and science. I think one of them is presently working on cleaning incantations and plant-related rituals. Why choose Plesetsk? Is it that you feel your expertise in material science will be of most benefit here? Or do you have a particular interest in the aerospace industry?
Oh, Drew, you're right. 8 heads and full of hungry. And yeah, that does look like a circus flyer.
Don't mistake my intentions. I'm happy you chose to join our little team. You've performed exceptionally well so far.
Hope it's a better circus than the one we had last night.
If I had to put a finger on it, I'd say it was curiosity. I really want to know where those golden records will end up.
She rolls up the blueprint before settling into a relaxed posture.
Remember what I told you about my parents? They were studying information technology at Laplace before the first storm struck.
Hisabeth's mind has always jumped around, but now Pointer can keep up. She knows to wait for the point to come back around.
I can't wrap my head around that stuff. My whole life has been a constant stream of information. You wouldn't believe how distracting it is to have 8 voices in your brain, bothering you night and day. Still, all 9 of us enjoyed reading. Whenever we found a particularly compelling article, we'd divide it up and each focus on a different part. We'd always have a huge brainstorm after we finished. It was a lot of fun, actually. I miss those times.
Dude, imagine having 8 consciousnesses with which to read. You could read so much.
I still remember the day that meteor fell to Earth.
Oh, see you later, Wooly. Thanks for hanging out. Also, meteor. Our latest reports are that Voyager 1 has officially traveled the furthest through the solar system of any man-made spacecraft. Surpassing Pioneer 10 by a distance of approximately 69 nice, 0.419 astronomical units.
I don't remember where I was or what I was doing, but I remember the broadcast was talking about Voyager 1, and that all 9 of us were staring at the twinkling dot on the screen.
Si la Lune se trouve à près de 400 000 km de nous, à quel point ce petit caillou était-il plus éloigné de la Terre lorsqu'il a commencé son voyage? Incroyable!
Unbelievable.
We never knew the stars above our heads could actually fall into our world. What was happening up there? For all our brainstorms, we never reached a solid conclusion. Where will Voyager 1 go? Who, if anyone, will find its golden records? When will the stars stop shining? Are there researchers out there just like us living on another planet, looking for the same answers? One little meteor brought us so many questions, and we could never leave a stone unturned.
Especially ones from space.
I see. That's why you joined this project, despite its lack of immediate contributions to society.
Nonsense! Our work is critical to the future of aerospace engineering. We've got plenty of contributions to offer.
This time, she's the one holding up a hand, waiting for a high five.
Was that an attempt to cheer me up? There's no need. I'm not easily discouraged.
Don't leave her hanging. High five! Palm to palm, their hands meet for just a moment.
You've warmed up a bit.
Yeah, thanks to the 24/7 heating, and because I keep all of us well fed. Speaking of, I'm headed to town to find a restaurant. Care to join me? There's some decent food in Plassets now, thanks to the new policies. Do you want anything in particular?
Your call.
Back then, we never thought to ask why our supply application had been put on ice for so long.
May 1987, Plesetsk Cosmodrome.
They're terminating the project?
The noise startles the snakes. One by one, they poke their heads out to join the shock. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that. One by one they poke their heads out to join the shock. Too bad the moment's already passed. Pointer doesn't even have time to snap a picture.
I understand, ma'am, but you should know that our top priority after each storm is to restore the Foundation and the LSCC to full function as soon as possible. With our current shortages of resources and manpower, that means cutting all non-essential projects.
Hi, Patch and Modfox. Well, Modfox.
Non-essential? Then what is it that counts as essential? Who decided on our priority?
Before the snakes can hiss again in protest, Pointer reaches out and grabs Hisabeth.
Calm down, Hisabeth. I understand that Mr. Ludwig did his best to keep as many projects running in Plesetsk as he could. We couldn't have stayed here this long if it weren't for him. But he's only a branch leader. He doesn't get to make the top-level decisions.
They act as if all of their essential and valuable consumer technology just popped up out of nowhere. To think that aerospace engineering has less to contribute than their other projects? Mad! They wouldn't even have vegetable packets in their instant noodles without us.
I'm sorry, but our decision is final.
Damn.
Please allow me to finish. As you can imagine, I have several other meetings lined up after this.
Sure. Please continue.
Madame Lucy has expressed that she is not in favor of this decision. To that end, she asked me to deliver a lifeline for your work here. As you know, our knowledge about the storm remains extremely limited. Madame Lucy believes we could better manage our circumstances if we could observe it in greater detail, particularly its extent. She's seeking volunteers from Plesetsk for a project, one that aims to send a monitor into space in order to collect data as the storm arrives.
Oh, that's what that's for. Okay, cool.
Hmm?
Two completely different reactions.
What about the other projects? Where will the researchers be assigned if their projects have all been terminated?
Pointer shoots her another look, trying to signal her, but Hisabeth either doesn't notice or doesn't care.
Most will be reassigned to other teams. I'm afraid there isn't much manpower to spare on our work here. That's the deal. If you want to stay on this project, then this mission must become your full focus. On the bright side, you'll have full access to all the resources left in Plesetsk.
He makes a quick glance down the hallway to check no one else is around, then steps closer and lowers his voice.
I believe you two to be the most talented researchers in Plesetsk, and I know you want to achieve something with your work here. Still, I think I should caution you against accepting this task. Sure, if you pull this off, you'd become a legend throughout our organization. But there's only so much value in fame and admiration.
And what would happen if we were to fail?
I'm afraid your best hope would be instant death. And it may be much worse than that. No one knows for certain what the storm can do after all.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So it's like, it's data gathering for completely, like, for a very little known phenomenon at this point. And worst case scenario, you'll just fucking die.
I'm not sure this is worth your lives.
Noticing another researcher approaching from the far end of the hall with luggage in hand, he steps back, re-adopting his cool professional tone.
Alright, that's all. I just need you to confirm that you've been informed. You'll have 24 hours to respond to our request.
It's like gathering data for a hurricane and you're flying into one with a shoddy airplane. That's a good metaphor. After receiving the official documents, Pointer and Hisabeth return to their office. They say nothing for a long time. The weight of the decision before them deserves their silent consideration. Finishing her deliberations, Pointer clears the air.
Hisabeth, I know you're a big supporter of Madame Lucy, but I'm sure you agree this mission is a statistical death sentence.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
If you're struggling for a way to say no, I'll come up with it.
Her words don't seem to have any purchase on her fellow researcher. Hisabeth looks up at her with a puzzled expression.
Sorry, what? Never mind. I've got good news. I just talked to Winsong. She's got a solution to one of our major issues.
Hisabeth waves a hand as she answers, continuing her work.
Wait. Don't tell me you want to volunteer.
Why shouldn't we? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
But have you even considered the risk we'd be taking? Like the liaison said,
we'll have all the equipment we need, with a project that's progressing smoothly, working towards an achievable goal for the common good. It is almost like the universe is within our grasp. All we must do is make our teleport disc work.
Hisabeth like snake? Yeah, see? She's got snakes. She's a Melazine. She's second born in a family of 9. The other 8 are snakes.
It's not that simple. We'd still need an astronaut capable of launching the monitor. Who could we find that would be capable of acclimatizing to a zero-gravity environment, under high heat and pressure in such a short time?
Snake fan,
That's the good news. Winsong already found us an ideal candidate, an acrobat.
Oh. Hisabeth finishes her task and holds out the sheet to Pointer, a follow-up work schedule.
Here, I made a list of issues we'll need to tackle. Of course, that's only assuming you'll accept Madame Lucy's mission too. I remember we talked about space exploration when I first arrived in Plesetsk. You said you wanted to know what's going on up there too. So tell me, what price are you willing to pay for that answer?
Breathe. Let the air find its balance within. Remember what Mr. Kozlov said. You must never be afraid of falling. I just have to imagine myself floating in space. That's right. I will not fall from the fire again.
The circus barker's introduction booms above the blinding lights, followed by a wave of cheers and applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our fabulous wild dancer, the youngest acrobat of the Utrinia Circus, Piperina!
Headspace. God, I don't have a plant team. I don't have, oh shit. I don't have a plant team, bro. That is one thing I'm very much lacking. We'll pop you in there. Wait. Hang on. We'll do... Where's Rabies? Where is he? There he is. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. Who the fuck are you? Calm down and relax. It's just a simple performance, no different from all the ones that came before. Caster, I'll cast an ultimate and fix one stack of rousing morale. Damage bonus plus 50. Okay. I just like to, like, I know these guys are super low level and super over level, but it's always good to, like, familiarize myself with what they can do, because then when I face the boss, I'm not caught entirely off guard.
Be serious.
Yeah, no?
Stay focused.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Oh my god, she is a platypus! I didn't notice! Look at her! What the fuck? Oh, phew, good. Everything has gone according to plan.
Come on, stand up. There's one more round.
Chapter 4, Beautiful New Things. A small town shimmering with light and fireworks, a wandering friend once said. Come, take a chance. In verse 999, you have a team of 4, and typically your 4th member is on standby.
Kiparina, star acrobat of the Utranyaya Circus.
And when that 4th teammate is on standby, they take a form called, I think it's a Udamo? I think that's what it's called, where it's their non-normal form. So sometimes it's an animal, sometimes it's like their base form, like Lucy is a piston, because she's an awakened, and she awakened during the age of, during the Industrial Revolution. So she was a piston. What other weird ones are there? I think Recoleta is like a statue, like a little statue of a person on a horse.
Why did I join this project?
So yeah, hers is a platypus, I guess.
I guess I'm trying to help in any way I can. Like I always do.
Kiparina,
the circus is a lot like outer space.
Oh, how so?
It is a performance that exists within an almost weightless world of imagination. Close to reality, but at the same time, unreachable. I've come to love the life that Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov provided for us there. And I never thought it might end. Here I am, Ringmaster. How can I help you?
Mr. Kozlov brushes a little ash off his seat, but when he hears Kiparina's voice, he bolts up immediately.
Oh, Alia. No need to be so formal outside of work. Anyways, how is it you're feeling today? I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Take time for a little rest. Old Kozlov can manage things from here.
Please, it was just a thoughtless accident, and I won't let it happen again, I promise.
Aww.
I've fully recovered. I know you're worried about me, but just ask anyone and you'll know I'm not lying. Even Mrs. Kozlov agreed. See, I can even put on my fireworks show again.
Light bursts out from her outstretched fingertip, briefly illuminating the space like it's midday. Like a plant drawing in sunlight, absorbing it, storing it, and then releasing it again. A beautiful, if useless, arcane skill.
Oh, more beautiful than ever. It seems you've mastered the techniques that Miss Winsong taught you. There's no doubt our Alia has a budding talent for these ley line things.
Okay, so she's a student that Winsong was talking about in the first chapter.
Please don't start that again. I already told Miss Winsong that I had no plans to leave the circus.
And she's probably... Oh yeah, that makes sense, because she was the one... she's probably the one in the hospital room, in chapter 1, that Winsong was visiting.
I know. Such a loyal star you are. Oh, but there's something I should tell you.
He clears his throat, trying to smooth over the sudden topic shift.
We're going to hold a show up near Mirny. They say the night sky is beautiful that far north. Perhaps you might even see the aurora.
All of a sudden? But it's so far from here. Are we in trouble?
No, everything's fine. It's just,
Mr. Kozlov wrings his hands. Subtlety is not his strong suit.
Actually, Alia, Miss Winsong called me. A friend of hers would like to meet you in Mirny. They work for an organization called Laplace. I made inquiries at the arcane market. They have a good reputation. Someone even told me that they were related to the St. Pavlov Foundation, that big organization that recruits all kinds of arcanists. We are old, Alia. But your life has just begun. If you were to join Laplace or the Foundation, you'd live a much better life than any you could have in our little circus.
Aww.
Do you want me to leave?
No, Alia. We just want to let you have another try. There may be some training involved, but we will not force you to stay. You can quit anytime you like. Natalia and I, we hope you will have a safe and happy life. After that last time when you fell from the wire, we just can't bear to...
Aww.
Then I'll go, Mr. Kozlov, if that's what you want for me.
Sensing the compromise in the girl's words, the man sighs and pats her head with a broad fatherly hand.
We don't want you to leave, Alia, but this is an opportunity for you to live in comfort and safety. You're just 15. We don't want you to have to learn what it feels like to scrounge for food in the freezing wild.
He leaves it there. Some memories aren't worth retelling, not to a child.
Let's just give it a try. What do you say? You will always be welcome to come back to the Utranyaya when you want. We will never turn you away from your home.
I've always known that.
She smiles, but it's not enough to hide the quiet weight of her insecurity.
Miss Winsong gave you her card, remember?
I forgot where I put it. I figured they wouldn't ever find a need for a living light bulb.
Aww.
Alia.
So, then have you already planned a route, Mr. Kozlov? Are we traveling overland? When do we set off? And what are we taking with us? What's the weather like in Mirny? Should I pack some warmer clothes? Oh, it's been a while since the last time we restocked the medical kit. I'll check it later. We need to prepare for the animals' transportation.
Of course, of course. It's all in hand already. Our Alia, always such a self-starter.
She's so cute. Muttering, Mr. Kozlov turns away. It sounds more like pride than complaint.
Laplace sets a very high standard for its staff. Our Alia could only have been chosen if she were very special. Just see how she pays attention to each little detail.
Aww. Clever girl waits until Mr. Kozlov has disappeared. She rarely lies, so on the rare occasion she needs to, no one ever suspects. The card's still with her, tucked in the inside pocket of her coat. She isn't sure yet whether she really wants to chase after a faraway, wider world.
Winsong, ley line scholar. I still don't get it. What even is the study of ley lines? Is it like arcanist engineering? Or math? I've never seen or heard of anything like it. If I start to study these ley lines, does that mean I'll have to leave Utranyaya forever? That I won't be with Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov in the circus anymore?
She's still waiting on an answer from her mind, her heart, somewhere. So for now, she'll go back to her room and sleep in it.
Купол нашего цирка был украшен миссис Козловой. Она хотела, чтобы он отражал красоту звезд и невесомость космоса. Какой прекрасный вид.
Such a beautiful
Смогу ли
view.
я
Will I ever
когда-нибудь
be able to
увидеть
see it
его
again if I
снова,
leave here?
если уйду отсюда? Мне стоит встретиться с
Suppose I
этими
must meet
людьми
these
из
Laplace people,
Лапласа.
if that is what my family wants
Если
me
я
to
это
do.
сделаю,
This
как
way,
хочет
we'll all
моя
be able to
семья,
live a better life,
тогда
right?
мы все сможем жить лучше. Верно?
She lets her eyes close, picturing tiny specks of light emerging from the velvet darkness behind her lids.
Одна звезда,
One star,
две
two stars,
звезды,
Ursa
большая
Major,
медведица.
the great bear and the
Это
little
большая
bear.
медведица и малая. Мирный. Не думаю, что мы
I don't think I've
когда-либо
ever been
были
there
там
before,
раньше.
but I feel like I already know
Кажется,
what the stars look
что
like
я
from
уже
there.
знаю, как выглядят
strange.
звезды оттуда. Как странно. Интересно,
I wonder if the
если
stars ever
звезды
wander away from the
когда-нибудь
sky.
исчезнут с неба,
Will they all disappear one day?
исчезнут ли они все в один день? А на что похожи их мечты?
She drifts off to sleep. Soon she finds herself walking through Mirny, holding a sparkling star in her hand. Mirny is a place in the far north where you can see the aurora. She hopes it's as beautiful as it is in her dream. Beautiful. Eh? Oh, wait.
Over there! Keep up! What the hell is that?
Mirny, soldier.
Damn! Is that a bear? But it's so fast!
How did it get in here? I've never heard of any kind of critter around here that can pass through walls like that.
Oh, is this Voyager?
I got it! Over here! Help! Quickly!
Oh shit, I forgot I needed. It's fine, I got some. Yeah, we got some. We got some.
Hey! Hello there!
I seeing things or have I gone snowblind? What the hell was that? What exactly are we chasing here? Hello? Hello? Damn it, our comms are shot. We can't reach anyone. Keep it tight, boys. Stay sharp. Oh, shit. What do we got? Cannot gain Moxie, military order, permission to use restricted weapons, holding 6 stacks, consume 6 stacks to an ultimate. Death spell stats up, and pause status from allies.
Move your legs!
Good child.
Go! Go!
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Dead.
Dinner.
finish building,
Dinner.
Sequence of words never said before. The sound of her pursuers fades into the distance. She must escape the darkness around her and move toward the light. Where there is light, there is life, and other voices. Voyager 2 has successfully repaired its imaging platform and will proceed according to its originally scheduled exploration of Uranus. Voyager 1 continues its journey to the edge of the solar system and beyond. According to our projections, it is expected to pass by Proxima Centauri in around 70,000 years. A hand slips out from under the blanket, fumbling around until it finally finds the radio switch.
The same strange dream again. It's gotten more and more detailed since we arrived in Mirny. I need something to distract myself. Miss Vinsong and Mr. Kozlov made an appointment to meet next week. Until then, I should continue to prepare for our show. Utranyaya is making its debut in Mirny tonight. It's a new beginning.
She peeks her head out just a little, peering past the tent flap. Across from their circus tent stands a small restaurant, and the distant sounds of conversation put her at ease. The streets of Mirny echo with the steady rhythm of patrolling boots. She hasn't seen the aurora yet, but even so, the novelty of it all makes her heart race.
I just need to cheer up and do my best. I guess it's also my debut in Mirny. And first impressions are everything. Maybe Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov will change their minds if I can win over the audience.
She steps out of the tent, ready for her first performance in Mirny. flashbang.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our fabulous wild dancer, the youngest acrobat of the Utriniya Circus, Kiperina!
Right here, heading toward the light, she sees many creatures making noise. The sounds seem to rise above her head. To see more clearly, she pushes through the crowd and looks up. Cheers and shouts, applause and heartbeats. They circle the figure above like planetary rings. Points of light burst around the figure's silhouette. A few of them feel familiar. These particles were born from the nebula of her home. She looks around, smiling in the middle of the noise. Earth is such a lively and beautiful place. Yes, it's beautiful. Breathe deep. Leap onto the wire, twist, raise a hand in salute, and then exhale. The audience erupts into applause, a perfect score for her routine.
Will they let me stay if I keep giving perfect performances like this?
The doubts buried in her chest begin to stir. On the wire, Kiparina looks back, only to realize there's no one ahead of her nor behind.
Should I move forward or back?
Instinctively, she clenches her fist and follows the cheers with her eyes. From these heights, it's hard to recognize anyone. There are no friendly faces, no family. She's alone on the wire. And that's how it's supposed to be. Just like her dream, a flickering star points the way forward.
Don't stand still too long. They all want you to move on. They all want to see how far you'll go.
Except that said, yes, she is beautiful. Aww! She steadies herself to take another step. Move forward. The show is over, the audience gone. Mr. Kozlov packs away the stage props, his voice booming with pride.
Natalia and I were a little worried for you back there, but it seems our worrying was for nothing. The show was even better than we hoped. You did such a good job, Alia. The audience was thrilled. I knew we came to the right place. I'll ask Natalia to prepare us a proper banquet tonight. Something to reward our darling Alia and celebrate your new job at Laplace.
We still don't know about that yet, but I'll try my best.
I know you can do anything once you make up your mind to do it. And now, I must go discuss tonight's food with Natalia.
He walks off, still rambling, with the props in hand. Kiparina looks around. The massive tent now holds just two small figures. One is her, and the other is the girl from before. The girl seems lost in the performance. She stares up at the stage, her eyes just as bright as the star that guided her to the other side of the rope.
Perhaps she's taking a break, or waiting for someone.
I'll be right back. Okay, back. I might have to take a little bit of a break in 5 minutes. Well, like, I just need to step to the door for a bit in like 5 minutes or so. She knows that Utrinyaya never turns away lingering audience members, but talking to new people has never been her strength. Still, the show reminded her sometimes it's worth taking that step forward, even if you don't know what comes next. She doesn't hesitate this time.
Hello?
Number 5, a score of time. Notes come together in dance, unaware they are about to become a complete song.
верим, что Voyager
We
1
believe
будет
Voyager 1 will
продолжать
continue to
исследовать
explore the
галактику
galaxy
дальше
on and
и
on,
дальше. Путешествие в глубину
traveling into
Вселенной,
the depths of the
несущие с собой
universe, carrying
стремление
with it
человечества к
humanity's spirit of
исследованиям,
exploration.
вероятно,
It is likely
продлится
to
дольше,
persist
чем
longer
жизнь на
than life
Земле.
on Earth. The radio catches her new friend's attention in an odd way. She spent the past few days fascinated with the little musical box. Okay, so it's been a few days, until another voice cuts to the
What
broadcast.
will the weather be like tomorrow? Maybe we can take a longer walk if it's sunny. You haven't seen the diamond mine here in Mirny, have you?
The girl shakes her head, sets the radio aside, and waits for Kiparina to speak. Kiparina kneels down. Now they're eye to eye.
Is anything coming back to you? I asked some people around about you, but no one had any clue. Don't worry. Most of us in the circus were adopted by Mr. Kozlov, so he won't mind if you stay with us. He always gives a hand to those in need. And I'm going to meet an extraordinary lady tomorrow. She knows a lot. Maybe she will know who you are. Huh?
Kiparina is used to this kind of blank stare. She's seen it on the faces of children that were lost while they were at the circus, how Mrs. Kozlov had comforted them and kept them entertained until the smiles returned to their faces. She stands up, steps back, and reaches her hand toward the girl.
Hey, look at this.
A soft glow blooms at her fingertip, warming the tent with its light.
It's my arcane skill. It's not very useful, I know, but don't you think it's pretty? People say it looks like the stars.
The tiny light served its purpose. She seems far more at ease now.
I could do it again if you like. Let's try something. Can you spell your name?
The girl eyes the colorful, crooked row of blocks placed in front of her. She doesn't know anything about the writing of this planet, so there's no way to share her name or where she's from. But this creature wants a name to communicate with her. She understands that much. The blocks form a messy, colorful path. A logic forms in her mind. Kiparina searches for something familiar among the colors.
Long journey. Traveler? Sounds like you just picked these words up from the radio. Did you go on a long journey to reach Mirny? How was it that Mr. Kozlov decided on our stage names? Give me a second.
Hey, Drago.
Long journey. We could call that a voyage.
Oh, her name was...
That would make you, who traveled a long journey, a Voyager.
I didn't know that her name was given to her by somebody else. Kiparina stretches out her hand and traces the imagined path of the Voyager probe. The girl watches for a moment, then imitates the gesture.
Kiparina.
She twists her finger and points to herself.
Voyager. Now that you have a stage name, you are now an official member of the Utrinaya Circus.
Voyager spins herself toward the tent's entrance. A moment later, footsteps and a familiar, friendly voice arrive together.
Alia, where's that girl? The one who was staring at the animals before? I brought a bunny around for her.
It's so sweet that, Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov seem like genuinely good people.
I suppose I'll be looking after her now. Because you're meeting those Laplace people tomorrow, right? You need a rest, Alia. Now, do as Mama Kozlov says. Go have a nice meal at the restaurant in town and then straight to bed early.
Mrs. Kozlov, I don't need to.
Hush, just go. I didn't cook anything for you tonight. We've already paid the restaurant.
Oh. Voyager's head twists, unsure of where to look between the door and her new friend, but in the end she chooses the fuzzy rabbit. The tent falls quiet again, leaving Kiparina alone, looking helpless.
I'm not just a little kid that you need to take care of. Fine. I'll go. And after that, I will train for another hour. Yes, that's for the best.
That's all. Thanks.
She She closes the menu and slides it across the counter.
Sorry, it sometimes takes us a while to decide on an order. So, you were saying, you found a strange girl here in Mirny, and then? Hold on. That special device you're holding, did you get it from Winsong?
Yes. Before I came to Mirny, I fell from the wire during a show, and Miss Winsong happened to be there.
Oh, that's this thing.
I don't remember the details, but she said my arcane skill was able to protect me. She helped me draw out the aura from around my body and analyzed how it worked. Though I didn't understand that part at all. But the name of her theory is still clear in my mind. The study of ley lines. She gave me this device before she left. She said it would make it easier to control my arcane skill. Mr. Kozlov wants me to give it a try again. So I've decided to go see her tomorrow.
Cool. She's a great researcher. The study of ley lines is still highly theoretical. But as we say at Laplace, theory often lays the foundation for practice. If you do decide to join us, I'd be happy to write a reference letter for you.
You're a Laplace researcher?
You didn't already guess? My colleagues often say I dress, like a mad scientist.
Kind of, yeah, I can see it.
I guess it's that. I never thought I would meet a scientist eating at a little restaurant like this.
Oh, please. I'm sure you're aware that scientists are living things too. We need to eat just like everyone else.
Yeah, the tubes kind of screamed that. Yeah, I can see it. Still on that jacket, true. A few little snakes poke out of Hisabeth's hair, nodding along with her laughter. One tilts its head up, letting Kipperina stroke it. Its scales feel smooth and cold.
Looks like you meant it when you said you're good with animals.
I spend a lot of time with them at the circus. I even helped raise one of our bear cubs.
Bro, they got bears? Kipperina hadn't been in the restaurant long before Hisabeth walked in and sat right beside her. One of the snakes takes the lead in inspecting Kipperina, who greets it kindly in return. That's all it takes for the two to find common ground.
You haven't answered my question yet. Why do you choose to be an acrobat?
I'll be right back. I'll be back in just a little bit. I'll do an early ad break. See you in a sec. Okay. Hello. I am back. Sorry for the interruption there for anybody who wasn't here when I announced it. There's some housework that's, or work in the condo that's going to be done today. So just organizing that. And I might, depending on, because I was given a window as to when people were going to be coming by. So depending on when I get a heads up for that, we might have to end stream a little bit early. But yeah, I'll be getting a heads up before they hop over, and then we can figure out what to do from there. Because it's like, it's a window between like 1 and 3. And, you know, either they're going to show up at like 1:05 or 4 o'clock. You know that shit? So, we'll see. But also, hi, Sylvie!
Don't you find it scary to walk on a wire all the way up in the air? I suppose it is a really cool job, though.
Well, it is cool, I have to admit. But what I really like about being up on the wire is that when you look down, you get to see a view that no one else gets to in their daily life.
Thankfully, the story's a bit shorter. It's 20 chapters. Also, yeah, understandable. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, because anything we don't get to today, I was planning on finishing it tomorrow anyway, because reverse 999 stories always take 2 streams. So even if it's a little bit shorter today, worst case scenario, we'll definitely finish tomorrow for sure.
When I stand on the wire, the audience below look just like stars, and it feels like I'm floating in space with them. Isn't that great? In that moment, I stop worrying about my performance and forget all expectations. I can just be in the moment, shining like a star.
Oh, intriguing. You know, in a way I came all the way out here because I had the same thought.
Hisabeth is a cute name. She's French. She's a Melusine. She is the second sibling in a lineup of 9 snakes, and the rest of them are in her hair. It's very cute. Sometimes they have little pairs of glasses on.
I want to work with the smartest minds in the world, whether humans or arcanists. They're also like the stars in a lot of ways, each one bound to go down in history. And I'm trying to find out what really exists beyond the limits of the sky.
Do all your siblings share the same feeling? They're such neat little snakes. Oh, it looks like they have fallen asleep.
We've always been on the same page when it comes to these things.
Hisabeth turns her head. Kiparina notices her pupils narrowing to a slit.
Your arcane skill is exactly as I expected. It captures photons from the aurora and stores them as latent energy. Then when it's deployed, it appears to form a kind of prismatic plasma barrier.
Sure!
What?
I'll explain next time. It's complicated. It could take hours to get it into your head. Still, it is most obvious to me that you're exactly the person we want for this opportunity. What do you say? Will you give it a try?
Huh?
An opportunity to reach the stars.
Are you going to tell her that this is possibly a suicide mission, or we're just gonna leave that out?
You mean you're the colleague Miss Vinsong mentioned? The one who invited me to Minnie. I should have known. Was this a test? I thought you were a friend I could talk to.
A friend? Superb. That's the best compliment I've received in months. Relax, this wasn't a test at all. We just happened to share the same taste in food. But I do hope you'll consider our offer seriously, in the spirit of the good time we had together.
Woof.
Are you serious though? You really mean you want me to become an astronaut?
The invitation seems too far-fetched. Even in her wildest dreams, she could never have imagined it.
Exactly.
But Hisabeth's response carries a rare weight, different from her usual casual tone.
Don't rush to a decision. We can wait till tomorrow. In fact, the materials I've been expecting should arrive tomorrow as well. Maybe the delivery guy will bring you a small gift along the way.
You don't have to. Sorry, I didn't prepare any gifts.
Don't be silly. It's just a friendly gesture. I believe you come from the same region, so I'll bet you two will get along quite famously. And he has an interesting nickname too. It was, oh, right. Name day.
Oh yeah, name day! I toss like a 10 pull at Hisabeth's banner to grab him. Because he's a mineral ult buffer. I don't know if I can use him with Pickles. But I could also have Pickles and Recoleta on one team. And then have Jiu and Name Day on another team. So really... Actually, Pickles would probably go better with Jiu. Right? And then Name Day could go with Recoleta. Probably. An accident occurred here once, but fortunately no one was hurt. Surrounded by light but feeling no pain, the screams and footsteps around her are crystal clear. The footsteps she hears are Kozlov and Natalia's. Their voices are more familiar than her own heartbeat. The clatter of goat hooves belongs to Elijah, still midway through his riding performance. The particularly light, quick footsteps are Frasios's, a habit left from his juggling practice. Everyone stay calm, her arcanum has protected her very well. A strange voice, must be an audience member stepping out onto the stage. Relax, girl, try not to think too much. Just tell me, what do you see right now? This is unbelievable, I see a star, a shooting star is flying right toward me. The stranger crouches beside her. The light dims just a little. I'm going to use ley lines to dissolve your arcanum. Stay relaxed, talk to me about anything. What hobbies do you have? Maybe they're not really hobbies, but I like to listen to the radio and weather reports. I also like exploring strange places. To keep from getting lost, I memorize all the unusual-looking trees and rocks along the way. That star is still twinkling. That's not normal, right? Don't worry, maybe everything today happened just so you could meet that star. Let's keep talking. Would you like to study ley lines with me? You have a real talent, I'm sure of it. She's already recruiting people for her ley line study. For anybody who wasn't here for when we did Windsong stuff, Windsong's study of ley lines is considered very obscure even by Arcanist standards. So she will yap to anyone who will listen about ley lines because she's like the only one actively studying it. Darkness all around. What an unforgettable experience. Take it off your face. We have the best stage on Earth. Each show is as unique as a flake of snow. We bring the most spirited performances in the world. Elijah can turn any animal into the finest steed alive. Frasios' performance will make you laugh until you cry. And Kiparina, our tiny and adorable aerialist, walks on a wire so thin no one can even see it. Ringmaster Kozlov has folded his entire life's reputation into this little tent. From now until next month, this new world welcomes you. Alright, Chapter 6. What's worse than the journey? The second reason behind the urgent need to improve transport security. Ship models made of bone, delicate painted eggs, rusted parts and yellowed scraps of draft paper, old pieces hastily thrown together somehow form an unexpected harmony. Storeroom Foundation branch.
Number 136 from near the Colima Mountains.
This dude
tells the tale of the Polar Star icebreaker. The crew suffered some kind of mass hysteria. The same thing happened later in the Kola Peninsula.
He labels the notebook, writes down its number, and stores it away.
Our destination is close to the Arctic Circle. With any luck, we should get a great view of the aurora.
June 87, Far East Branch of the St. Pavlov
Name
Foundation.
day. Investigator for St. Pavlov Foundation, currently serving for Far East Branch. Why did I join this project? Well, it is a job, and I like to do as I am told. Neva River, Lake Ladoga, Sphere River, then Lake Onega. It takes less time to travel by water. Maybe I can even buy a small gift along the way. What sort of specialties does Mirny have other than diamonds? Oh, maybe I can stop by Petrozabotsk on my way back.
He examines the map, plotting out a workable route.
Looks like I'll have to walk the rest of the way after landing. Oh, Plessisk, a place of boundless snow and not much else.
Fortunately, endless white fields of snow are something with which he has a wealth of experience.
Trying to reach the stars in order to monitor the storm from space, huh? Sounds like a good gig, even if it does mean being stationed at the northernmost frozen tip of the world. Maybe it will go nowhere, but what would it be without a little pioneering spirit?
In legends, a meteor may signal incoming disasters or foreshadow good fortune. Like the eternal soul, it all depends on what the viewer chooses to believe. Eternal? Mobius, is that like a real place, or?
Находится как раз по другую
Leningrad,
сторону этого
Leningrad is
снежного
just on the other
поля.
side of the snowfield.
Я позволю этому метеориту
I'll let that
указать мне
meteor guide
путь.
my way. In the end, he made it to Leningrad.
The Foundation never gives me a break, which I guess makes me equal parts lucky and unlucky.
Okay, that makes sense, Mobius. I don't even know, like, I got this confused last time, too. Well, not confused, but, like, I do continually forget that, like, most, if not all, locations mentioned in Reverse 1999 are real, like, geographic places. So every time once in a while, I'm like, oh, that wasn't made up for Reverse 1999. That's, like, a real place. You can go there. The mispronunciations irk me, that's fair.
Mr. Nameday.
You're definitely not the only one. They have, I still appreciate them for trying. They have multiple patches that take place in different places of the world, and I have heard a common criticism of the dub is that even though the regional accents are nice, they're not accurate. So people with a native ear to those languages are like, that's not how you say that. you didn't hire somebody who pronounced that properly. I'm like, yeah, that's understandable, but you know what? I'll take flawed variety over regular garden variety any single day, okay?
Yep. Hold on.
They can do better, though. They should do better. As the door opens, a bundle of energetic fluff appears, orbiting at his teacher's feet as expected.
I heard you were leaving for the north on a new mission. Is that true?
That's a baby!
Just for an errand. The Far East branch is short on staff right now, so I'm going all on my own. Miss Winsong should be on a field trip there. Is there anything you'd like me to give her?
Where is it? Is it north of Ryashki? Could I come visit there with Vila?
Children speak more directly, but the mention of a familiar place brings a few seconds of silence.
Well, so long as you finish all your classes and get good grades, I'm certain you'll be able to go anywhere with Miss Vila. As long as it is safe. But things could change. I can't promise anything. Except maybe a little souvenir when I get back. Now, August, do you have anything you want me to give Miss Winsong?
Yes, and Vila does too. I've written lots and lots of things. Comrade Winsong can read them when no one is there to tell her a bedtime story. And this, from my tallest and most spirited sunflower guards.
He's a little Delulu, in case anybody, if you're watching, you weren't here when we did the event with him. He's a little Delulu. We love him for that, though. He fumbles through his coat pocket and pulls out his most prized possession.
You must not water them too much, and they should be placed somewhere under the sun.
He's autistic, and also Delulu. Vila passes an envelope over, placing it next to the seats.
I'd like this to be delivered to Miss Winsong.
Please don't read it, it's very private.
She said in the last letter that she had started to teach again, and it was more difficult than she remembered. I wrote a little bit about my own experience teaching. Hope it helps.
Don't read it, though.
And please, talk to her if you have any ideas. You're so good with kids. Nina, Piotr, and Pasono ask about you all the time, always wondering when you'll visit again.
I didn't ask. I know how busy you are, Mr. Raccoon. And so is Vila. Every day she's either painting something or talking to the white clothes.
Bree, thank you for 67 months! Appreciate it.
With any luck, I'll be free for a while after this mission. I'll come back and do some magic for you kids. What do you say?
2 more months till nice! He crouches and hooks his finger around the leaf of the wobbling sunflower.
Deal?
A good comrade must always keep his word.
The fuzzy hat bobs up and down twice, an earnest and sincere nod. The conversation shifts back to the two adults.
Sounds like you've been doing well recently. The Foundation's textbook is an easy read, but I really hadn't expected just how effortlessly you'd be able to make your lesson plans.
Lesson plans are nothing compared to field missions. Just keep this in mind during your errand. Your safety is our first priority here.
Vila's so great. I love her. I came out of that event adoring her. She has not come home yet. As soon as she's home, I'm gonna buy that skin next patch. Guys, I don't even have Vila yet. I'm buying that skin during the Assassin's Creed patch. I'm buying it, so when she does come home one day, I'll have it ready for her.
Of course. But the good news is I'm quite familiar with this era.
How do I think about immediately when I arrive at 5 very quiet compared to the game's voices? Am I? I mean, no, thank you for pointing that out. Like, it seems like my volumes are really high, though. Okay, I'm gonna bump myself up a little bit. I'll bump myself up just a little bit more. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know what it is. I can never get the volume balancing right. I can never get the volume balancing right on my streams. I write them down, and I make sure to adjust them so that they're the exact same every single time, but I still get a lot of variance, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Audio's crazy. You can pull her in ripples during this patch because she has a euphoria. Also, welcome to chat, Drago dude. Pulling ripples during that patch because she has... Well, I don't have any pulls though. I mean, you get the for ripples. You get like the discount of 10 pull, right? I'll throw a 10 pull at Vila because I need Ezio and I need Cassandra. I need them both. I'm probably gonna be cringe and swipe, but I never mind swiping in this game. I've never felt bad swiping in this game. I'm gonna need to swipe though. I just got Kiparina. I've only got like 40 pulls left over. Everyone gets mains bulletin during next patch. I did that and got 2 Drevis. True Limited is a must need. Clapping earlier was really loud, but I thought they just messed up the balancing for that. Yeah, I think that was more balancing, because if it's just my voice, it's definitely just my mic levels, I think. You guys are always quieter than anything else. I have to keep cranking the volume up. If that happens in the future, please do let me know. I have an aversion to being too loud. So anytime I rewatch clips of myself and I'm too loud, it makes me want to die. So I have a habit of turning things way too low. So if I'm ever quiet or too loud, please do let me know. Because I mentioned at the start of the stream that like I don't care about I have a full-time job. I don't do this full-time. And as such I don't have to worry about metrics or anything like that, but I have noticed that the highest watched VODs on my channel are the reverse 1999 ones. So people actually like come and watch the story. So I like, especially for the reverse 1999 streams, I want to make sure that my audio levels are okay. Unless I'm super lucky, I feel Ezio's not coming home, so I'm gonna try for Cassandra, and then if you and then save for the limited patch afterwards. Oh right, cause what's her face? What's her name? Nautica? I already know that I'm not gonna be going for her. Like I'm very happy because she's God, what is the team called? Is it like Blood Tithe or something? Like she's the main DPS for like a Blood Tithe team, right? And I haven't invested in that. I have a lot of teams right now. I'm good with my teams, so I'm probably gonna be skipping her. Blood Tithe, thank you. I just pulled Kiparina to finish off my impromptu team. So I think I'm good for a little bit, and also I'm gonna be broke after that Assassin's Creed patch. If stream's a little too loud, we can turn it down. If you're too quiet, we still have problems hearing you when we turn it up to 100%. Damn. Well, here's okay. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna show you guys what I see. And why I have trouble with audio balancing. Okay, hang on. Let me show you this real quick. Okay, so ignore the recursion here. Do you see this? You see this is my mic. And rule of thumb is to never, like, go too hard into the red. So before I turned myself up, I was, like, down here. Like, I was around down here, and that's too quiet. So I have to, like, push myself up. But I don't want to, like, peak, right? Because sometimes I get fucking loud. Sometimes I get loud, and I start talking really loud, and then I peak. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Audio's crazy. Veg went to school for this shit, and he still can't get his stuff right. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. Anyway. For me, I'd rather you be slightly loud, otherwise I have to crank my whole volume up and then my system will make a noise or something because I have everything turned up and that destroys my ears. Okay. Alright, okay, I'll bump myself up a little bit louder. Is that what he did after dropping out of clown call? No, that's what he went to school for, like before he did radio. And he got into radio because I'm not sure if it was communications or if it was audio engineering or something. He went to school for something. Something audio related.
That's concrete, baby!
Thank you very much for the follow, Drago Dude 626. Appreciate it. Terry got you for. Oh, okay, Immortal. You. Thank you for letting me know. We watched the Assassin's Creed trailer when we started stream, and I saw that Marcus, Eternity, and Vila got Euphorias, and my first response was like, doesn't Eternity already have a Euphoria? Gee, Eternity, how come Mama Bluepock lets you have 2 Euphorias? But if it's to make her like an alternative main DPS for those who don't pull Nautica, that makes sense. And I really like that balancing. I really, really like the fact that they give you alternatives for things. Because like, from what I understand, if you don't have Nautica, you can't really play Blood Tithe, and she's limited. So like, if they allow Eternity to like be an alternative DPS for that, that'd be nice. Wait, there's an Assassin's Creed gacha. There's a collab coming out in 2 weeks, August 7th, with Reverse 1999. Yeah, just under 2 weeks. I'll drop a link to the trailer because we watched it at the start of stream, because I haven't seen it yet, and I'm so fucking hype. Hang on. I gotta shill. I don't mind shilling. I'm so hyped, dude. I'm hyped. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. They caught me in my My Day era, so I'm not okay. Bad timing for me and my wallet. Horrible timing for me and my wallet. And it's pretty generous as well because there's a trailer there. We try to establish free-to-play friendly and good gacha strategies on this channel, so this is why I feel the need to reiterate this. It is a true limited banner, by which it's a completely separate pity and all that, but not only are we getting like over 55 free pulls aside from the regular pull income for the collab, but also for each of their banners, you get them guaranteed within 100 pulls. So your first copy of each of them is guaranteed within 100 pulls, and every 60 pulls afterwards on their banner, you get one free, Artifice, which is the equivalent of an Eidolon or a Constellation. So every 60 pulls, you get one of their artifices. So, like, you could, like, max them. If you save for this collab, you could probably max them both out pretty quick. Even in worst case scenario, which is crazy. Like, they're crazy generous for this collab. And it looks really fun. And we also get him maxed out for free. He's a 5-star, but I'm excited. I'm hype. We're playing the shit out of that. Very excited. Love this game. My wallet's gonna scream at me, but it's gonna be worth it. Skins, Apple is a golden apple. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of gorgeous skins being added. Marcus is getting one. I barely fucking recognized her. Yeah, they aren't being added to standard. Yeah, so this is, for anybody who isn't familiar with how collabs work in gacha, this is a true limited banner, by which I mean, because of licensing, they're going to come and they're going to go. And they might never show up again, ever. Like, ever. Typically, the only time you see collab reruns is, if they have another collab with the same IP. Kind of like, Rainbow Six Siege and Arknights. They got a part 2, which I wasn't playing at the time, so I missed it. But they reran the first wave of units with the second collab. The only exception I've seen to that is Battle Cats. Which is weird. Like, Battle Cats has collab reruns all of the time. So I don't know. And they haven't updated their UI since, like, 2004. And Battle Cats is going strong, dude. I played it for a while. It got really sweaty, though, because there's a fucking decade's worth of content. So, of course, Endgame is super, super sweaty. But, like, Battle Cats is crazy. Anyway. The anniversary, true limited characters. Yeah, see, Drago, dude, terminology is kind of, flexible. I don't call like the anniversary limited units true limited. Typically when you say true limited, typically that's reserved for banners that do not come back. Typically. But that's semantics. Anniversary characters and limited, like regular limited characters in Reverse 99 do come back. They just take a while. Battle Cats, I heard, got a Sonic. Yeah, they've had collabs with Sonic, Evangelion, Madoka, Street Fighter, I think. Like, they've had so many collabs, it's crazy. But anyway. Yep. Though in this era, the city hasn't yet reverted to its old name, St. Petersburg. Talk like this always seems to circle back to that little town swallowed in snow. But now's not the time for that.
Anyway, I'll make sure Miss Winsong receives August seeds and your letter.
Thanks a lot. I don't want to make our goodbyes here too long-winded. Just take care. Especially since you're going to be all on your own.
I love you, Vila.
Well, I won't exactly be all on my own.
My model reminds you of Hisabeth.
Hey, so, any idea how far off this place is? I think we must be pretty close. I can almost see that unmistakable Laplace metal roof.
Oh my god, was it? Oh, wait, see? Okay, yeah, I peeked, see? Fuck. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry. Hang on. I peeked really bad there. I peeked so bad, OBS was like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. Maybe OBS is just lying to me then. Maybe OBS just hates me, specifically. It blacked out for a second. Like my volume levels on OBS, like, grayed out because I peeked. Okay, alright, okay. Maybe my measuring tools are off, and that's why everything's so fucking quiet. I don't know what to do anymore, man. I don't know what to do. Anyway. Thank you for, wait. Did I hear a notification? Did I see a notification? 16! Why didn't it refresh? Why did my activity feed refresh? Maybe OBS just fucking hates me. Sorry, give me a hot second here. Thank you, Thasia, for 16 months. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Oh, this little guy! But yes, if I remind you of Hisabeth, I'm gonna take that as a compliment for having fabulous hair. We take those. Thank you. Have we ever seen Hanjong before? I mean, like he's like the little guest guy for the Chinese New Year stuff. But I don't think we've ever seen. Was he like the little signature on the petition we saw at the start? That's so cute. This little guy.
I've actually got some business lined up in near me. Those diamonds of theirs are certain to fetch a tidy profit back in the East Branch.
I should have never let you out. Can we make a deal? You stay quiet, and I'll get you safely to our destination. Then you can say whatever you've got to say to whoever made the mistake of inviting you here. You know, you really like to talk. I'm beginning to understand why no one else would take this job.
Whoever heard of a merchant who doesn't like to talk? Huh, admit it. You'd be burned to tears if I were not here.
Let him out. Hello? The chatty salamander is tucked under Name Day's coat. Its muttering smothered along with it.
Quiet.
Uh-oh.
In Arctic Circle?
Uh-oh. Nearby snowbanks serve perfectly as cover, shielding Name Day from view.
Where is he? I saw someone coming this way.
We can't let him get any further. There's some kind of military base up ahead, and it's heavily guarded. Think how far we've gone. We can't go home empty-handed. That arcane item they've got is probably worth a few sharp odontes, don't you think?
Item? Hey, I'm a living, breathing creature.
Curses from the east!
You don't need to yell at me. Say it to them if you like.
A branch heavy with snow snaps and is broken into a stick that fits his grip comfortably.
What? Are you sure? Oh, never mind. What should I yell?
Anything. I just need you to draw their attention. I am not letting them anywhere near Plessetsk.
This way! I hear something! Keep up!
A dark shape juts out of the snow. The odd appearance of the strange metal vessel draws every eye. Robbery! Hands up! Give me all your cash! Name Day's blade lands right in time, stopping the hand reaching for the vessel.
Sabia.
I'm going to stab you with this invisible dagger I just conjured. Can I move? Oh, I can't. Okay, alright. Okay, oh wait, hang on. Mineral. Okay, so if he's in third slot, we'd want, who do we want up front? I guess we could just put like, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess we just, no, wait, we'll put fucking, there you are. And then we'll put, I have too many characters! Can't see anybody! Okay. I want to see the platypus again.
I'll keep an eye on everyone.
I have all the essentials for writing poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
Careful now, gentlemen. You might be biting off more than you can chew. Nice try. That little trick won't earn you a single coin in the hat, let alone a scare. Enough stalling. Hand over the talking pot. Pot? Are you blind? And you're out of your depth here, gentlemen. Don't say I didn't warn you. Can I look at? I cannot look at the plot. It won't let me look at the platypus. It won't let me look at it. Look how fucking goofy it is. Okay, what do you do actually? Thing in action, ceremonious, ultimate plus 3% up to 100 stacks. Disappears after casting ults. A mass attack. Dispels counter! I have this guy built and I have not used him yet. Mass buff grants damage all plus 30 damage heal plus 30% all. That's nice actually. Grants ultimate damage plus 50% all allies 3 rounds. Grants enemy edamame and casting ultimate. No AP is consumed? What the fuck? Hold up, that's crazy though.
The show's on, Hound.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Hang on, let me see. Hang on. Now I just kind of want to... We're going to do this.
The show's on, Hounds.
I just kind of want to get his ult up. I kind of just wanted to get his ult up and then see, like, how hard we can get Recoleta to hit. Fuck, I forgot these guys are like paper. Shit.
The pan failed.
It's okay, they also hit like paper. We're just gonna...
Whatever you say.
Korotka? No jasno.
Drago, dude, it's on purpose. I'm stalling on purpose. It is on purpose.
The reasons don't matter anymore.
Oh, that's cheery. I can't believe I've built this guy and I don't even know what he does. Cause that's crazy, dude, actually. We're not gonna need anything. Explodes bird.
That one's smooth.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with him. Recoleta is like the best unexpected pull to my account. I did not go into that event thinking I'd pull her, and I loved her so fucking much. She made me cry on stream, and then I tossed a 50-50 at her, and I won. And she's like the best thing that's ever happened to me. I don't know what it is about the hyper carry playstyle that I love across all of my gacha games, but I love putting all of my buffs on one character and make them explode the enemy. That is what I love. It's my favorite pastime. I adore it. It's great. Nameday tosses aside his stick and scoops up a handful of snow. The robbers' footprints trail away into the distance. If they had one redeeming trait, it was knowing when to cut their losses.
What we waiting for with that knife?
Oh, well, it's more of a collectible than a weapon.
Also, breathtaking stream bitrate took a hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. She transcends reality to fucking explode the enemy.
But I guess you understand now why they sent me to escort you instead of hiding you in the back of some truck, huh?
You want to talk about pulls? Rekko was the queen who took all my pulls, 136 pulls. Oh my god. You know, that's not too bad. That's pretty bad. I'm sorry. That is on the high end. That's definitely on the high end for Reverse 1999. Like, worst case scenario is always, like, you save it, but you hope it never hits worst case scenario, though. Who was the meanest to me in Reverse 1999? I've been fairly lucky in this game. I've been fairly lucky. Who was the worst? I'm sure it'll come to me.
I didn't see a single truck heading for places called our origin here. By the way, was that knife thingy part of our kin skill? Why don't you just make a gun instead?
I love this guy! Why didn't you just make a gun? Are you stupid?
Times have changed, friend. Blades are out of date. You should give yourself an upgrade and start blasting.
This guy's my favorite character in the game. He says what we're all thinking. Why don't you just make a gun? And start blasting?
Nah, I'd probably be serving with Xeno if I was any good with guns. Have you ever heard of that legendary pilot from Xeno, the Baron Switch? If you were really important, then you would get a guard like that. All that being a noisy little salamander gets you is a guy that can turn trash into knives.
That's nearly the most useless arcane skill I've ever heard of.
Don't be mean, Hanzhong!
I say nearly, because it's still better than mine. So, I'm not in a position to criticize.
What does your arcane skill do?
The salamander's silhouette flickers, crumbling into a puff of ash, then, in the blink of an eye, reforms itself.
That's it.
It's certainly something.
The rest of the journey is at last blessedly quiet. Their destination draws near, the outlines of buildings take shape, and someone is already waiting in the snow.
Miss Winsong.
The so-called Cosmodrome isn't nearly as grand as imagined. Surrounded by the vast expanse of white, people and buildings alike feel small.
Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to Plisetsk.
To be continued. Have you heard? Lunch breaks at the Foundation don't come often. Use them well for a little chit-chat. That kid seems to have disappeared. You know where he went? Who? The talkative one, obsessed with Roman myths. Are you describing yourself? Name Day. I'm talking about Name Day. You're closer to him than I was. Why ask me? The only thing I ever talked with him about was those myths. Our conversations were usually limited to German folklore. He seems to always keep people at a distance. Nonsense! He hated German mythology. Stop projecting. As far as we talked, it seemed like he loved German culture. He talked about it all the time. Two Foundation staff glare at each other in the cafeteria, on the verge of fighting over a man they thought they knew, until a third person sits down between them. You're talking about Name Day? He took 2 months off. I think he's on vacation. That workaholic actually went on vacation? I thought his life was nothing but work and collecting trinkets. Where'd he go? No idea. We only worked together on one mission, but he was a decent guy. Did he ever chat with you about anything else? We talked about folk legends. Roman? German? Gothic. Dang. Okay, so, as mentioned at the start of stream, I do have, there is condo work that is being done today, and I was waiting for them to arrive, and they're gonna arrive between, like, a 3-hour window. remember how I said they're either gonna arrive at 105? Like the window was 1 to 3, and I knew they were either gonna arrive at 105 or 4:30. They're arriving at 105, so we are gonna have to end stream early, unfortunately. I am liking it so far, though. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a rush to make sure that we get to the end of this chapter before bingo tomorrow. So I'm gonna try my best to start on time and not wake up late. But yeah, we are gonna end a little bit early today, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll see the conclusion tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best. All I gotta do is like not yap. Challenge failed. Who should I drop you guys off at? Oh, Adora! Yeah, I'll drop you off at Adora's. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I hope to see you tomorrow, either for the rest of this story or for bingo. Thank you, Connie. Yeah, we're just getting our events cleaned. It's not like a huge thing. What's our raid message? What should our raid message be? I'm thinking. You know what? I like the one place that hasn't been corrupted. But yeah, I like that. Okay, yeah. There you go. Thank you, Brie. All right, I'll see you guys when I see you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm excited to see the rest of this because it's building up to something good. Maybe I'll actually know what name day does by the time I see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good day, everybody. See you later.